So the quantitative sciences core, as you all know, used to be called the Biostatistics and Computational Biology core. We've renamed it because we've expanded for a tier 2 CFAR. And we have three aims. The first is service to the HIV community, especially new investigators in HIV/AIDS. We also have a very strong education and mentoring mission. And of course, we'd like to do innovative research wherever we can. And overall, I mean, our mantra is to help improve quantitative analysis for HIV/AIDS research at Duke. So we used to just do biostatistics and computational biology. With the tier 2 expansion, we've added two new members. The first one is Larry Park, whom many of you know through his work in HIV/AIDS and as part of DGHI. And Larry really brings strength to us in terms of epidemiology and population health sciences. And he's of course had decades of experience working in HIV/AIDS. The other person we welcome is Josh Granek. So Josh is a computational biologist who specializes in microbiome and high throughput sequencing. And so now he can offer services to help you with any of your high throughput sequencing needs from bulk and single cell RNA-seq all the way to antigen receptor-seq or microbiome analysis. So I think with the addition, we actually offer very comprehensive quantitative services now, all the way from biostatistics, epidemiology, population health, microbiome, high throughput sequencing, computational biology, and mathematical modeling. And there's much more information on the website that tells you what sort of projects we are currently doing and how we can help you further. In terms of education, there are two main efforts. One is that we offer workshops throughout the year to train people in quantitative sciences. And this year we're going to offer our usual series. We're going to offer 6 data science workshops, 6 statistics workshops, and 6 workshops on analysis of immunological assays. And these announcements will be made on the CFAR website and through a mailing list as well. And the data science workshops are actually scheduled to begin in October, so very soon, and you'll be getting email. Please sign up for them. There's no requirement prerequisites, and these are really targeted at biomedical investigators, and they focus on HIV and AIDS relevant examples. So if you want to learn more about data science, how to program in R, how to understand various statistics, what regression models are doing, how to analyze flow cytometry or antibody assays or single cell genomics, there's a workshop waiting for you. The next workshop is actually something new. We're trying out with Herman, and so we are offering this mainly to people with who have applied for CFAR pilot grants or who have been awarded CFAR pilot grants. And sort of tongue-in-cheek, this workshop is basically how not to annoy your statistical reviewer in your grant application. I've said a lot of reviews as sort of statistician and computational biologist for NIH grants, and there are things that annoy us as reviewers, and if you get a statistician really annoyed, they can kill your grant proposal even if everything else is good, because they say, I don't believe this will work. And I'd like to point out that Rishi has started doing international workshops. So last year he taught a workshop in Africa, and the hope is working with John Bartlett that this will continue in the future as well. In the last 2 summers, we've also had a summer internship program where we fund 12 graduate students in math and statistics and computer science to work with HIV/AIDS investigators over summer. So the students work for 3 months on a HIV/AIDS project, and they're co-mentored by a lab PI and a quantitative PI. And many of these students subsequently enjoyed so much that they continue to do their thesis research on HIV/AIDS. There's at least one oral presentation from our one of our interns this year, and a large fraction of the posters today are actually from people who took part in the summer internship. So please enjoy them. Sometime later this week or next week, I'll be asking for a call for proposals for summer 2021, and I hope you all will be enthusiastic and submit your ideas for proposals for an intern to work with you. I think last year, it's quite safe to say that all the interns had a great time. And I think all the mentors also enjoyed the experience. And I know that at least 3 manuscripts that are coming out of this. And The original one of the purposes of this is to bring statisticians and mathematicians into HIV research in the future. And I think it's been really successful. If you look at the survey that was sent out, 6 out of 9 of our budding statisticians and mathematicians said they were very likely to pursue a career in HIV in the future. So that's kind of amazing. And as always, we're always keen to collaborate on creating new methods, new models, and software for HIV research in any of the areas involving clinical trials, population health, immune informatics, and mathematical modeling. And a few years ago, as you know, we worked with Shane Chung, who was then the co-director of the core, and Michael Hudgens, who was director of the UNC Biostats core, to edit a book that highlights the latest developments in methodology research for HIV/AIDS. So how to reach us? Kelly Sune is the person who's sort of handles the entire core, and the core will collapse without her, so big shout out to her. If you want to get a consultation, there is actually a request form on the website you can click on and make a request, or you can contact Kelly, or you can contact any of us directly. We're quite happy to answer emails or get on the phone with you. As I said, lots of announcements from the CFAR QS call will be upcoming in the next several weeks about our workshops, about the internships, and more information about core services. And this is the URL to go to. Thanks.